A man came in earlier tonight and he was telling me all about how, his spine is busted and he is on his way to the hospital for something. And he's like, I went to the hospital a couple days ago for this. And he shows me this giant wound on his finger that looks infected as hell. And I'm just like, and, and then he's like, and they did an x-ray on my spine and my L5 is completely disintegrated. That's in the lower back, I think. And he's like, and then I'm like, well, what are you gonna do? And he's like, just grit and bear the pain, I guess. He's like, they won't give me nothing. I'm like, oh. He's like, this happened to me when I was 3 years old, and I've just been living on it. But now that I'm in my 60s, it's catching up to me, and I just can't walk like I used to. And then he goes, but I'm going to tell you a secret. It doesn't matter, because we're all taking a dirt nap anyway, someday. This happened before midnight. It just gotten here not that long ago, and I was still like fresh and just totally not in the work zone yet. So I was just like, okay. It doesn't bode very well for me. It felt like a bad omen, because literally tomorrow I'm going to see the neurologist about my spine being super messed up, and I've got all of these neurological problems and hella pain, and now I'm like, oh shit, is this my fate? I mean, I guess he's not wrong. We all take a dirt nap someday, but damn, you're really giving me something to think about today. I was supposed to be doing this. The water heater is still broken, and the sink is completely down. I can't use it at all. I can't even dump stuff down it. So the way I mopped yesterday, I just sprayed cleaner on the floor, and then I mopped it up with a dry mop. It's really not the best solution, but it's better than dumping chemicals on the ground outside, which I won't do. I dumped the coffee outside, but it's just coffee. It's fine. Really early this morning, like 5 a.m., this guy, I'm going to start calling him Dale. This is not his name, just to be clear. I'm not giving away anybody's real names. But, so I'm just, for simplicity, I'm going to call him Dale, because I'd rather not keep calling him the unhoused guy who lives in his car and he's an old man and all this and that. He's more than all of that. He does have a name, and I know his name, but he was in here talking to me. And this well-dressed woman, she looked fancy for 5 a.m., rolls up in a nicer car, and she comes in the door and looked terrified of the fact that he is in there talking to me. And it was the weirdest thing. She was like, first she went to the ATM to get some cash, and then she wanted to use the restroom, but I have to give her the key. So she had to come up to the counter. And granted, like, he's standing over here. I'm like here. And he's still, like, there's a good 6 to 8 feet between them, because he's standing way off to the side, trying not to be in the way. But she is, like, so terrified of this man, who's literally just a harmless old man, is the nicest guy. I don't understand. And she's like, she reaches way over like this, as if like there's this giant bubble that she doesn't want to burst. Like, it was the most absurd thing I've seen in a while. And he didn't notice, thankfully. I didn't want to say anything to him about it because I didn't want to make him feel uncomfortable. He literally did nothing wrong. He was just standing there talking to me. He wasn't even in the way. He wasn't like at the counter, you know? He's off to the side. But this lady was just like acting so super weird. And then like when she came back to give me the bathroom key, again, it was this long reach around. I had to like lean way the fuck over the counter to grab it. And she's like, keeps like nervously glancing over at him like this. Okay, bye. And like practically runs out the door. What the hell, lady? Where do you think you are? That really upset me, actually. I felt it was super, super rude. Really rude, honestly. There's absolutely no reason for that kind of behavior. To be act like you're fucking scared of this old man who is just like, he is not even particularly like rough looking because he lives in a car. He keeps himself clean. I maybe because he was wearing a bunch of warm clothes and a lot of layers because it's fucking cold outside. I don't know, dude. I don't know. People are weird. This will be my last video for a few days. I'll be here again on Saturday, but I'm going to try to record something while I'm on my trip because we are going to some cool places and I might as well get, like, you know, we're definitely going to see the Golden Gate Bridge because we have to drive across it, so I'll get some footage of that probably. I just need to figure out how to stabilize my shakiness because every time I hold the camera, it's always the video's like, we'll figure it out. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. Take care. Bye.